The scenario we're going to be playing today is called Recon. It is number 8 from the Steamroller 2015 scenario pack. There is no kill box. You need 5 points to win. You get 1 for controlling the zone, 2 for dominating, but you can't do either of those to destroy the enemy objective. That is worth 1. And then there are also the flags that can also be dominated for 1 point. Hey there guys, this is Malorian, and now we're on to the second game of the Sentry box Steamroller that I went to in Calgary. Won the first game, awesome, moving on to the second game, and now I find myself up against Bryn. Now, Bryn is one of the better players in Canada, has been on Team Canada a couple of times here, and I have never beat him, so that's, you know, a challenge is out there for sure, but I kind of feel that this might be my chance. He had 2 lists that had a whole bunch of jacks in them, and this wrecker list with Cyphon can really smash those jacks. So I feel I have the tools I need to make this a good go. So in the end, of course, with the pairing, I had Thexus and I had Cyphon. Cyphon had to be the choice to get in these wreckers, and he went here with this Harbinger tier. So this one has 3 units of these Temple Guard. They're going to be running up, and, you know, all these other jacks, Avatar and stuff. But again, I mean, he can feel safe with it because I don't really have a lot of shooting, but as long as I can use my sprays to kill the infantry, get the jump on the jacks, I should actually be in a very, very good spot. So with the tier, by the way, he gets a free wall, which is there. He also gets +1 to go first, which is pretty key because he won that first turn, 1 to go first, of course, charged up, ran up, and popped his feet right away. Now, this is going to be a huge issue because my wreckers can go up and I can pretty much resist it. However, if any of my regular troops go up, they'll just kind of die, you know, unless I pass a tough or something. So that feat right away, not really the best, but that's okay. I'm just going to kind of stay where I am. I realize he's going to rush into me, but then after that, with all my sprays and explosions, I should be able to clear away the Temple Guard and then start maybe even already getting to his jacks. So I move up the best I can. Wrecker, I believe it was number 2, moved 2 forward. He took a little bit of damage. I also moved one of my mindbenders on the right. He was also just barely in range. Luckily, I toughed that one, so not really any big losses. You know, on my first turn, then Cyphon, I put up Perseverance on that one wrecker that's right in front of him. I heal up the damage that was done to Wrecker 2, so no real losses there whatsoever. And, yeah, that's all I can really do because of the feat. So on his turn, he runs up, but this is where I realized that I'm not just up against like some smuck that's going to run up to me and let me explode his guys. No, this is Bryn, this is Team Canada stuff, and yeah, he knows what he's doing. So with this spacing, I can't destroy his guys and get to his jacks. I have no way to get to his jacks. It's just not going to happen. Actually, maybe Wrecker number 2 could get to the left Templar there with a beatback or something. I could maybe make that work, but I don't know if it's really worth it popping feet right away just to try and set up that. So what I'm going to do then is decide on 2 options. Option number 1 is go up, spray these guys, and then pop feet defensively to put my guys in the zone, and then say, okay, come at me, maybe kill 2, and then I'll destroy all of your jacks, and I'll be great. Or option 2, I go up, spray what I can, and then stay back to give myself the alpha later. Now, with that, giving myself the alpha, I'm going to have to give up scenario, so that's not really the best thing, but when I considered the 2 options, I decided to go with the second one, giving him the 3 control points, just because I know how hard Menoth can hit, and I want to make sure that I get that alpha. So I should also mention that, yeah, I forgot that, of course, he has Purification. So Perseverance is pretty much useless, so he had dispelled it. I didn't recast it. And then on my turn, I basically do this. I stay outside of his range. I go up, and you can see that I killed a fair amount of Temple Flame Guard. I killed 8 of them, but still, you know, he had a lot of them that were holding back. So, I mean, that's not even a third of the Temple Flame Guard, and I'm not actually very happy with this. I'm going to have to really hope he really bunches up and gives me something on this next turn. So he has some trouble trying to destroy my objective. He does little stabs there with all his Temple Flame Guard. A few of them get to some charges on my Wreckers. Nothing very serious in damage there. But what he has to eventually do is actually bring in the Templar to kill off a Mindbender that kept on toughing, and also the objective. So whereas the other Jacks stayed right back and outside of my range, I guess at least there's one Templar there. However, he destroyed my objective. He dominates, so he's at 3 points. So no matter what, there is no option in this next round. It is all in. I need to get into that zone. I need to make sure it's locked down, destroy as much as I can. I have to, at the very least, kill that one Templar now, and then hopefully be in a spot where, again, he can't kill very much as me. I come back, kill his heavies, and I just go up on the attrition. So I start doing that, getting into there, spraying and killing. He doesn't do too much martyring because it's either out of range. Really, the only one he martyrs is if you look at the one Wrecker that's backwards, he's really facing forward, but change or jerks. I wanted to kill him and beat back into the zone, but he kept on martyring him. But either way, at the end of it, I was able to kill off a good number more of the Temple Guard. He does not have very much left. I killed his Paladin, Vilmon, whatever his name is. So he's off the table. The Templar is destroyed. I have 4 Wreckers in the zone. Wrecker 3 is contesting the right flag, which will be the easiest one for him to get to. My feed is up, and I didn't mark it. Normally I mark which ones I put the feed on, because you don't want to just do it on all of them for no reason because they take damage, but in this case, no. Every single one is feeded on. They're all armor 20, and now I'm just waiting to see how much damage he can do back. And he does a lot of damage. Freaking Menoth, they just hit so hard, and with the choir, and of course you got Avatar there as well. He is able to kill off 3 Wreckers, and Wrecker number 5 is pretty hurt. His systems are still all really in place, but he's pretty hurt. And he also goes up with Harbinger over to the right flag, dominating the flag to go up to 4 points now. And yeah, I'm in a hell of a lot of trouble because I have pretty much nothing that can get the Harbinger. Maybe I can get in here with my 3 Jacks, my 3 Wreckers, and destroy his 3 Jacks. But even that would be pretty dang tough because, Avatar's a pretty beefy guy. And my feat's over. I don't have my feet to really add to that. And these guys all have higher armor. So even if I was to destroy them, I don't think it could be in a way that I could also contest the flag. So he'll just dominate. So I took some time being in the tank, and then I came up with my only chance. And so my only chance is to use a spell that I haven't used with Cyphon before, which is Gallows. Normally I don't have the focus for it, or I'm trying to do other things, but I think that's my only chance here, where if I move over to the right, sacrifice one of my dredges to get the extra range, I can do a Gallows to Harby, pull Harbinger in. Now I need her to be pulled by like 5 or 6 inches, or else I can't even get to her. Alright, if I pull her in, Wrecker 5, well, first of all, the other 2 Wreckers will try killing off these Flame Guard and maybe that left Jack as well, and as long as that's out of the way, then Wrecker 5 should be able to go over and make some attacks on Harbinger. It's definitely not the best plan. It's probably like a 15%er, but it's all I have. So on my turn, I come over, I sacrifice the 1 Drudge so I can get the extra range. I boost to hit the Gallows onto Harbinger, and I get 5 inches, so it's enough so that this is even possible. I couldn't boost the damage because I had to allocate 3 to Wrecker 5, but I did get some damage there as well. One of my Agitators goes up and instigates. The 2 Wreckers on the left do their best to clear things out of the way. I am able to destroy both arms on the Templar there, so that makes me feel pretty good that if I take a free strike, it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully it'll even miss. Otherwise, I do some other sprays first with the 2 other Agitators and the Mindbender, and actually get some pretty great dice and actually plink away a couple of damage there, so that's pretty awesome. Then I come over with the Wrecker, and I was like, alright, let's do this. I got, 3 focus. If I can boost to hit, and boost one of the damages, that should do it. But the free strike from the Templar takes out one of my arms. So now I only have one arm, which isn't good, and I boost a hit, and I miss. So pretty much at that point, I'm thinking it's over, but I might as well roll it out. I buy an attack, boost a hit, manage to hit that one, and I asked Bryn, like, is there any way I can do this? Is there any... Does even double sixes work? And he's like, yeah, if you roll a 9, he's dead. So I roll the dice, and I just went crazy because I roll a 10, I kill Harbinger, and somehow I pull off this win. Luckily, Bryn, he's played enough games that he's seen crazy dice happen. Like I said, this one to actually pull it off was probably like a 15-20%er type thing, so not very likely. And yeah, but somehow it all came together, and I was ecstatic. I mean, as far as the tournament goes, it's great because I was able to get a second win, so I'm in a very good spot in a 4-game tournament. Plus, as a personal record thing, this is my first time I ever beat Bryn, so I was over the moon. I was enjoyed. This Wrecker list is doing amazing. But wow, this matchup here, I never really thought that this Harbinger list would be that much of a threat. But when you use those Temple of Flame Guard to really keep things off, and I mean, you can stay back with these other jacks with their reach and everything. Yeah, they're extremely dangerous. And my Wrecker list, which is usually like, yeah, you can't do very much to me, and if you do, I destroy you. No, it's so hard to get through this. So we talked about it after, about whether maybe I should just ran in before. Remember those other options, just run all 6 in, pop my feet, see what happens. But we were pretty sure that if I did that, he would probably be able to kill off like a good 4 of my Wreckers, and I just could not come back from that point. So going down the 3 control points was the best of the bad options, and I just feel lucky I pulled this off. So thanks for watching, guys, and Game 3 will be coming up later. Bye.